decides to crown Rama as the heir apparent there. And he sent and called the Guru Vasishta and told him of his wish. And Guru Vasishta ordered all the people quickly get all the Ganga Jal, Yamuna Jal, Reva Jal, Saraswati Jal, all Jal from everywhere. Holy waters. Collect all the flowers and leaves and twigs and herbs and etc. and get everything ready. Decorate all the marketplaces and all that. Shiraji sent all the different people. Dvajapata kato rana kalasa sahaja turaga ratha naga. Decorate all the and harness all the horses and elephants and this and that, chariots and all sorts of things. Put flags and banners and kalashas everywhere and all sorts of preparations. Siridhari Munivara Vachana Sabu, all of them listening to the sage, because he told the sage, tell everybody what to do now. The sage will know what to prepare. So all of them followed what the sage said. Nija Nija Kajahi Laga. They got busy with their work, respective work. That is where we left it. Number 6. Now, after number 6, now see. Preparation still. Jo muni sajehi aya sudinha. So tehi kaj pratham jan kinha. Vipra sadhu sur pujat raja. करत राम हित मंगल साकाजा आजा सुनत राम अभिषेक सुहावा बाज गहा गह अवध पथावा राम सीयतन सगुन जनाए हर कहि मंगल अंग सुहाए बोल किस प्रेम परस पर कहि भरत आगमनु सूचक अहि भये बहुत दिन अति अवसेरी सगुन प्रतीति भेट प्रिय केरी भरत सरिस प्रिय को जग माही इह इस गुण फलु दूसर नाही राम ही बंधु सोच दिन राती अंदन ही कमठ हृदय उजई बाती एई अवसर मंगलो परम सुनि रहस्य उर निवासु सोवत लखी विदु भरत जनु बारिधि बीच बिलासु सियावर महादेव की Oh bhai. Jo Muni Sajahi Ayasuddinha, whatever command the Muni gave to all the respective workers and attendants and everybody there, whatever command the Muni gave to them, so Tehikaja Pratham Janukinha, it is as though they did it before he asked also. So fast. Before he could say, they already had it done. Like that. Viprasadu Sura Pujata Raja, and the king did puja. Now to Vipradi Brahmana Sadhu log. Then Sura, all the gods. Karata Rama Hita Mangala Kaja, so that auspiciousness will be brought to Rama. Asking for auspiciousness to be bestowed on Rama, like that. He worshipped all the gods and sadhus, etc. Sunata Rama Abhisheka Suhava Bajagahaga Avada Badhava. When now the news reached outside the palace now, on the streets, Rama is going to be crowned prince. Well, they brought out the kettle drums and Gaha Gaha means all noise like anything. Gaha Gaha means everywhere music. You think our firecrackers today like nothing. Avada Badhava. Everywhere started proliferating. Ram Siyatanu Saguna Janai Parakahi Mangala Anga Suhai. See Tulsidaji and his characteristic what people in the West will call superstition. The correct part of their body started thumping, you know. Rama and Sita both. For Sita ji left side, for Rama is right side. Right eye, like that. Right shoulder, eye, anything. Right side. The elbows start jumping. Ramasya Tanu Saguna Janaye. Some good omens. Parakahi. Parakahi means started thumping. Like what do you call it? Thumping? Jumping? Throbbing, yes. Parakahi. Mangala Anga. Mangala Ang means the auspicious limb. In both cases, so one will be right side, one will be left side, like that. Then, Pulakesa Prem, now what they thought when they started happening, the news hasn't reached them yet. Secluded, in their own palace and whatever. Then, Ramasya. Pulakipa Saprema Paraspara Kahahi, with their hair standing on end now, both of them, they started talking. Then, what they said? Bharata Agamanu Suchaka Ahai. This is a sign Bharat is coming home. They thought the sign was Bharat is coming. Bharat had gone to his Nana's house in Afghanistan. Bharat had gone to Afghanistan, and which is today called Afghanistan. That time was Kaikaya Desh. Kaikaya Desh in those days. And then they thought, oh, Bharat is coming home. This is a good sign. See, right side, Rama thought, right side of my eye is beating, throbbing. That means Bharat will be coming home. Bhai bahut din ati avaseri saguna pratiti bheti priya keri. It's been many, many days since this Bharat has gone. Bahut din. Bhai bahut din ati avaseri. That we haven't seen him, he's gone such a long time. So this sign can be nothing else but Bharat coming home. Oh, Bharat Sarisa Priya Ko Jagamahi. Where in this world can you find a brother like Bharat? Where in this world can one find a brother like Bharat? Yahi Saguna Phalu Dusara Nahi. And these signs have to be nothing but my dear brother Bharat coming home. Rama Hibandhu Soch Dinarati. Rama used to worry about Bharat day and night. See, in Balkand, nothing about Bharat. Sorry, Ayodhya knows that. And already Bharat is being introduced. When Rama gets some throbbing on his eyes or something, now what comes to mind? Bharat. Bharat is being introduced now. And he already is saying, where in this world can you find a brother like? Bharat sahisa priya ko jagamahi. Rama hi bandhu soch din rati. Day and night Rama used to worry about his Bharat. How? Andanhi kamata hridayo jahi bhati. Like, how Tulsidas knew all of these things? God alone knows them. This is like when the turtles come here and they lay egg in the ocean, in the sand there, and then they go. And wherever they go, that they worry about that egg. He is from Rampur in UP. He knows about turtle and egg and all kind of things like that. No ocean, nothing. Many people are born there and live there and die there and never see the ocean. In those days. But even if he sees the ocean, right? No turtle go to India to lay no egg. Maybe Andaman, the island there. Right? Andamans. But then, see where he is from and where Andamans is, and those days and all. So, the way he would have known is through Shastras only, through the scriptures. And then he just put it in Avadi. And then when the scriptures has it somewhere, and then he is learning from the Guru will explain. Oh, there are certain types of turtles that they go on the seashore and they make a hole and they lay eggs in there and then they go away. And then their mind is only on those eggs. The Guru would have explained somewhere. Like that. Here also, somebody had to take us and show us that. Not only explain, demonstrate, show. So anyway, he said, Rama's mind was always on Bharat like that. How that mother turtle is always remembering those eggs. And then she never comes back there, Those fellows hatch and they head out to sea what he sees. They go. Ehi avasara mangalu parama suni rahaseu ranivasu. And on this occasion also, the news reached the abode of all the queens. The inner apartments where all the queens were. Then they heard. So bhat lakhi bidu bharat janu bariti bichi bilasu. And how? Now their heart just welled up like when the ocean sees the moon. The ocean sees the moon and the tide rises like that. So all the ocean and the wave and all, they rise and they waves up to 5 meters in open water. That is the weather news in Trinidad since I born. Waves up to 2 meters in open waters and 2.5 meters in sheltered areas like that. So all the water, the ocean, tide and the waves and everything. When they see that moon, a particular phase of the moon, so all the queens, their heart, they're swelled like that. Swelled. Like that. When they got this news. Okay, now next. Pratham jai jina bachan sunaye Bhushan basan buri tinha paye Prem pulakitan man anuragi Mangal kalas sajan sab lage Chauke charu sumitra puri Manimaya Vividavati Atiruri Ananda Magana Rama Mahatari Din Diye Dan Bahu Beprahakari Puji Gam Devi Suranaga Kahe Ubahori Dena Bali Bhaga Jai Vidhi Hoi Ram Kalyanu Dehu Daya Kari Sobardanu Gavai Mangal Kokil Bayani Vibhuda Badani Maga Savak Nayani Vidu Badani Mriga Savak Nayani Ram Raj Abhishek Suni Hiya Harshe Nar Nari Lage Sumangal Sajan Saba Vidhi Anukula Vichari Siyavar Bolo Bhai Sab Santan Prathama Jai Jina Vachana Sunaye Bhushana Vasana Bhuritina Pai. Whoever brought that news to the queens first. Bhushana Vasana Bhuritina Pai. They got a lot of gems and clothes and all sorts of things as presents. Because the queens were so happy to get the news that whoever reached with that news first, then news also becomes a valuable thing, you see. So if the king sent one person, A, go and tell the queen. Well, whoever came to bring that news. So then everybody will always be eager for the king to tell me first to send me there. Because I will get a lot of presents. Yeah. Whoever brought that news first. Prema Pulaki, Tanaman Anuragi, with harpulation and heart full of love. The mothers, when they heard this news, oh, Mangala Kalasa Sajjana, Savalagi, they started decorating all these auspicious kalashas and all. We have a knack for kalashas, you know. Everywhere kalash. Chauke, Charu, Sumitra, Puri, and Sumitra decorated nice squares and all sorts of things. And Mani Maya Bidhi, Bibitha, Bhanti, Ati, very beautifully she made squares and decorated them with all money, gems, jewels, very beautiful types. Ruri means Sundar. Ananda Magana Rama Mahatari, and Rama's mother, Sumitra first, Lakshmana's mother. Then Rama's mother. Ananda Magana Rama Mahatari, Mahatari means mother. Rama's mother was in bliss. De Dana Bahu Biprahkari. She gonna and find a whole lot of brahmanas and come bring them here, let me give them dan. Hakari means go sent to find, call them. Call no brahmanas around. Go and bring them. Have to give dan now. Wonderful. Puji Grama Devi Suranaga. And then she worshipped all the Gram Devta, and then Gram Devi, Sura, the gods, Naga, all the serpents, different class of beings I told you, na? Kaheu Bahori, de na Bali Bhaga, she set aside great offerings to all of them. And then Jaibi the Hoi Rama Kalyanu, by which the Kalyana, the welfare of Rama, will be sought by all of these offerings and all. Dehudaya Kariso Baradanu. This is the boon they asked. She asked from all of these Devis and Devatas and all who she worshipped, may the welfare of Rama be sought. And then this raises a whole big question about so the gods are waiting there, you're just going to do offer for them and then they give you back something. Bhagavan Shri Krishna also says the same thing in Gita. Te deva bhavayantuvaha, parasparam bhavayantaha. A whole section there. You take care of the gods and gods will take care of you. So the idea is the world in which, you see, it is not very difficult to see, na? Just think a little bit. The world in which we live is a world that is ready to bear fruits, but the fruits will not just be born just like that. We have to exert and do some action, and then the world will give the result. That is there or not in the world? That is a basic law in the universe. You can't just, what is like that lion, he should lie down there and open his mouth. And you think, a deer will come in my mouth and I'll eat. No deer will come. So, the world is a world that is ready to give the result. Karma is such that every karma will have a result. So the world is ready to give the result, but if we do not initiate the karma, then what result will come? The result is the last thing, and the phala is the last thing in a series of things which all actually are karmas. First I have to conceive of the thing, think of it. Then I have to get up, I have the will, develop the inner will. Then I have to actually get up and do the karma. And sometimes some karmas will stretch over a period of time. Like for example, you plant a plant today, you plant it today, you water it tomorrow, you fertilize it and you protect it, and then your fruit will come. May or may not come also. Karma is a whole series, and the result is the last of a series of things. But the universe is willing to bless, and the phenomenal forces in the universe that are willing to bless is called as the gods. We'll see that when we get to Gita there also. The phenomenal forces are waiting to bless. But you don't do anything, you just sit there with your mouth open. Like an alligator taking sun. Then what will happen? Nothing. You have to get up and do, isn't it? Call us karma bhumi. So when we see passages like that, the different gods, and it's like for example, Agni Deva. There's a heat principle in the universe, na? Agni, Vayu, there's air in the world. All of the phenomenal forces. So when they make offerings to the gods, means to say we are actually evoking the phenomenal forces, and that will bless. Just waiting. That is the idea. So, Puji, Grama, Deva, Sura, Naga. She worship all the different classes of, all the different gods, means all the different phenomenal forces in the world. Jayaviti, and then that brings Kalyan. Then one second question comes in there. One person worships, but the Kalyan comes to the other one. She is hoping for the welfare of Rama. But Rama is not the one who is doing the worship. She is doing the worship. And so people have that big question also. If I pray, you can get the benefit. If I pray and worship and offer and all, you will get the benefit. Well, that question is not so simple. I mean, the answer for that is not so simple. We give simple explanations quite often, but the answer is not that simple. So when I cook, you did nothing, you just sit down and eat. You got the benefit of my cooking or not? So we see in ordinary life, one person can do action and the other one, he sits there and eats only. His whole life he never learned to cook. Some people can't even boil water. They burn water also when they are boiling. Well, no, you can't burn the water, but burn the pot. You boil the water right now and burn the pot too. This world have all kind of people. I see and most wonderful, how do you call that? Picture with a caption. There's a lady looking at a flat tire and she's calling AAA. What do you call AAA? AAA. AAA. She's calling AAA and she's looking at the tire and the caption on the bottom says, no, the top is fine, only the bottom flat. Only the bottom part flat. Oh Lord. Just like how that wife doesn't know anything about that car most of the time, that husband doesn't know anything about that kitchen. If you put him to peel potato, he'll peel it in dull side of the knife. Many husbands are like that, they don't know anything. There are some husbands who are even worse than that. Not only the wife has to cook the food, she has to take it out and give it to him too. Have you seen it? She has to also dish out that food and give it to it. That fellow doesn't even know how to dish out that food. I'm surprised he knows how to put it in his mouth. But anyway, one person will do the action and another person can get the benefit from a very ordinary. Right? This is from a very ordinary standpoint. If you go deeper there, the person who is receiving the food is only receiving the result of his past actions. That's when you start going deeper. But from a very ordinary level, yes, one person can do action, the other person can get the result. Or the cooking is pakwa annam. After the cooking is cooked food. He didn't cook anything, but he. So from an ordinary standpoint, yes, that it can happen. Jai vidhi hoi Rama kalyanu. So she prayed and she worshipped that Rama will have goodness come to him, fortune come to him. Gavahi mangala kokila bayani. And all the women in that inner apartment, they sang with the voice of the cuckoo. Cuckoo bird. So sweetly. Vidubadani, Mrigasayaka, Nayani, those women who were moon-faced and fawn-eyed. Moon-faced and fawn-eyed. Ramaraj, Abhishek. Fish-eyed, fawn-eyed, also the eyed. And they never described the men's eyes. No, lotus eyes to everybody.
Broad spectrum.
Rama, Raja, Abhishek, Suni. Here, Harashe Naranari, and all the women, men and women, when they heard this Abhisheka of Ram is going to take place. Then, Lage Sumangala Sajana Saba Bidhi Anukula Bichari, they all thought, oh, what an auspicious thing. Brahmaji has smiled on us. Bidhi Anukula Bichari, they thought. Brahmaji has smiled on us. Brahmaji loves us. Rama is going to get crowned as the king, no, prince, Yuvraj. Okay. Happy they were. And then, no next. तब नर नाह वशिष्ठ बोलाए, राम धाम सिख देन पठाए, गुर आगमनु सुनत रघुनाथा, द्वार आए पद नायउ माथा, सादर अर्घ दे घर आने, सोरह भांति पूज सन माने, गहे चरण सिय सहित वहोरी, बोले राम कमल कर जोरी, सेवक सदन स्वामी आगमनु, मंगल मूल अमंगल दमनु, तदपि उचित जनु बोलि सप्रीति, पठइय काज नाथ असि नीति, प्रभुता तजि प्रभु कीन सनेहु, भयउ पुनीत आज यहाँ गेहू, आयसु होई सो करौ गोसाई, सेवकु लहई स्वामी सेवकाई, सुनि स्नेह साने वचन, मुनि रघुबर ही प्रशंस, राम कसन तुम कहू, अस हंस बंस अवतंस, सियावर तब नरनाह वशिष्ठ बोलाए. Then the king called Vasishtha Muni once more, and he told, Rama dham sikhadena pathaye. He sent him and told, go and, now you go and tell Rama what he has to do. I mean, how he has to prepare himself for this Abhishek. You know, in all of this, there is no asking Rama anything, you know. Tell. Your father wants to crown you as prince, you know, regent. What do you think? Do you know what do you think in that? Huh? You go and Sikha means you go and tell him, no, he has to follow certain. He'll have to do this and fast and, you know what you call that, do maunam and tapas and ityadi, you'll get ready for. So like that he means Sikha. Go and instruct him what he has to do. Guru agamanu sunata raghunatha. And then Bhagavan heard that the Guru came to his door. Dwar ai padagnayu matha. And he dropped down on the ground with his head on his feet, like that. Sadar aragha de ghar aane, traditional, conventional, what do you call that? Reception. Sprinkling water and all. Aragha. Arghyam. Aragha. See there. De ghar aane, and brought him inside. Then, Sorahabati Puji Sanamani, and did Shodasha Upachara. 16 hospitalities. Soraha. Then, means 16 hospitalities is to be offered in puja. Like that, he offered all of them. Guru, for that moment there, imprisoned. And that Shishya, and thank God only Soraha, that Shishya is a Trini Shishya. Bapre. He started with Shodasha Upachar, and before he could start one Upachar, you have to do about 25 other. This hospitality and that hospitality, you do Navagraha Puja also. Put up 9 flags there. Then Shodasha Upachar start. And Gram Devata Puja, and Kula Devata Puja, and Ishta Devata Puja, and all the other puja, and then anyway, Rama did 16 upachar, full stop now. Gahe Charanasya Sahita Bahori, see the sanskar. All of these type of sanskar is subtle, simple, but very, very profound. Rama Sahita, Gahe Charanasya Sahita Bahori, both of them. Rama along with Sita ji both bowed to the Guru's feet. Remember, she is from Janakpur. The Guru was Shatanand ji. Nah. But now she has gotten married and come here. Along with Rama, both of them bowing at the same time. Otherwise, many places you go to, that husband will stand there and watch, and the wife goes and bows. And he stand up there and watch it now. But how she will bow to me like that? One house I had gone, that wife named Uma. So I said, what is your name? Swami, my Uma. I am Uma. Then her husband was there. I said, what is your name? He said, I am Umapati. So Umapati. Well, he right, you can't even say anything also. Of course, later on he told his name. But he's really Umapati. Anyway, so that both of them together bowed down to the Guru. Bole Rama Kamala Kar Jori, and then Rama put his lotus hands together. Kamala Kar. And he spoke. Sevaka Sadana. See the profound words of Rama. And he has, because he is the Lord, he has the authority to speak to the Guru also. But that doesn't mean to say that he could say it in any harsh way or anything. He says in a very nice diplomatic way. Sevaka Sadana Swami Agamanu Mangala Mool Amangala Damanu. That when the Guru comes to the Sevak's house, the Guru comes to the Chela's house, he says, Mangala Mool, that is the root of all auspiciousness. And Amangala Damanu, it destroys Amangal, inauspiciousness. When the Guru comes to the Chela's or the Shishya's house, the root of all auspiciousness. But Tadapi Uchita Janu Boli Sapriti Patayakaja Nath Asa Asi Niti. But you could have just sent for me. I would have come to your house. That would have been proper. That would have been proper. It doesn't say what you did was improper. That would have been proper. What is given in English? For such is the right course. So, that is out of affection. That actually moved the Guru's heart. You know? Asi niti prabhutataji prabhuki nasanehu bhayau punita ajuyahat gehu. But you have, my dear Guru, in all your humility, you have relinquished your prerogative of being able to call me, summon me to your house, and you yourself have come and blessed this house. Aya suhoi, so karao gosai, just tell me what is required, I will do forthwith. Sevakullahai, Swami sevakai. After all, that is what else is the purpose of a sevak? A disciple. You just tell me, I will do it forthwith. That is the job of a disciple. Sunisaneha sane bachana. Listening to these words, so imbued with sneha. Sneha means great affection. Saneha means sneha. Muni Raghubarahi prasamsahi, praised Rama profusely. And then the next line is very nice. Rama kasa natumakahu asahansa bansa avatans. You have to sing that fast. Rama kasa natumakahu, Rama kasa natumakahu, asahansa bansa avatans, like that. It means to say, look, no wonder you are called Rama. Like that. There are many ways to translate that, but to get the idea what the phrase is, Rama kasanatumakhahu. It means to say that whatever words Rama spoke was so moving, the Guru said, no wonder you are Rama. Or the other way to say that, what else Rama would say? What other type of words would come out from the mouth of Rama? Such sweet, loving words. Then, see now. Barani Ram Guna Sila Subhau, Bole Prema Pulaki Muni Rao, Bhup Sajev Abhishek Samaju, चाहत देन तुम ही जुबराजु, राम करहु सब संजम आजु, जो विधि कुलस निवाहै काजु, गुरु सिख दे राय पही गयऊ, राम हृदय अस विस्मय भयऊ, जन में एक संग सब भाई, भोजन शयन के लीलरिकाई, करन बेध उपबीत भी आहा, संग संग सब भय उछाहा, बिमल बंस यहु अनुचित एकु, बंधु विहाय बड़े ही अभिषेकु, प्रभु स प्रेम पछितानि सुहाई, हरऊ भगत मन के कुटिलाई, ते अवसर आए लखन, मगन प्रेम आनंद, सन्माने प्रिय बचन कही, रघुकुल कैरव चंद। आए सब सन बरनि राम गुणशील स्वभाव, बोले प्रेम पुलकी मुनिराव. Profusely praising the guna, the traits and the character of Rama and his good nature. Praising over and over, the Guru spoke with great love now to Rama. Then भूप सजेव अभिषेक समाजु, चाहत देन तुम्हि जुबराजु. The king has already started all preparations over there to crown you as regent. You say again, no asking. I'm telling. The whole everything has already started. Bhupa sajev abhishek samaju. The king and all the people. Bhupan Samaj, Ram Karahu, Saba Sanjama Aju. Now today you have to begin Sanjam. Sanjam means Sanyam. Yama, Niyama and all of that. Austerities. Now you have to start. That's why he sent him to tell him that only. Do fasting and all that kind of thing. All austerities. Jau vidhi kulasa. Kusala nibahe kaju, so that this whole Avisheka will come to a very fruitful conclusion. So you have to do some tapas, some austerities. That helps along the way. See? We short circuit, we just short circuit everything and want to get straight to the. But all these are very, very important things. You have to take time and do. Rama has to do some austerities now. Ramakar Guru Sikh De Raya Pahi Gayau, and then after instructing Rama what he has to do and all, to get prepared for this, he left in Kota Chaupai. Guru Sikh De giving the instruction and telling him what to do, how to conduct it for the next little while now. Pahi Gayau Rai. It means he went back to the king. Rama Hridaya Asa Visamaya Bhayau, and Rama was totally confused now. Visamaya means Shanka was there, doubt was there. Then also Bhaya was there, fear. Then also Ashcharya. And Ashcharya means, Ashcharya Chakit means, like, what just happened there, Amazed. All sorts of things. All together in Visamaya. Vismaya in Sanskrit. What it became? Bisamau. Bisamau. So Ashcharya, surprise and taken aback like that. That is a good phrase in English. See what a taken aback. Then Rama mused in his own mind now. And the most wonderful, very famous this. Janame ek. This in Satsanga Yagna outside we have done many, many times. Janame ek sanga sab bhai. We, the four brothers, all of us, we were born together. Janame ek sanga sab bhai. All the brothers. Bhojan, Sayana, Keli Larikai. All four of us. We ate together, slept together, played together. fought together, little boys, they roll and fight like anything. Friendly fight, next minute they are back like body again. Karana Bhed, we got our ears pierced together. Upabit, Janev, together. Biaha, got married together. Biaha, we got married together. Sangha, Sababay, Uchaha, and all rejoicing and all we had together. All of us. 4 brothers. Where? Bimala Bansa Yahu Anuchita Eku. But in this spotless Raghuvansha, there is one flaw. FLAW, flaw. In this Raghuvansh. What is that flaw? Bandhu Vihai Barehi Abhisheku. Casting out the other 3, the eldest one gets the crown. That is the flaw. If you reflect also, Rama is saying it is a dosha, anuchit, it is something improper. In where? Raghubans. In Raghubans, in other words, he doesn't see it as an absolute rule. It is a rule in Raghu Vamsha. In his statement, he doesn't see it as an absolute rule that the eldest one, as in the case of Dhritarashtra and Pandu. So it's not an absolute rule, because Pandu was younger and he was given the kingdom, because there was a defect in Dhritarashtra. So it is not an absolute rule that the eldest becomes the king. But it is a rule in this Raghu Vamsh. And he said this rule in this Raghu Vamsh is a defective rule. And now the eldest son has to become the king. And how he feels in his hand, Bandhu Bihai. Strong words. Bandhu Bihai means casting out the other brothers. Leaving out the other brothers. Because there can only be one king. When you leave out the rest of them, what they will be now? They can't be ministers, because princes don't become ministers. They can't be nothing. Bihai. Leaving them out totally from the picture now. This sentiment of Rama is such a most wonderful thing. Tulsidas comments in the last line of that Chaupai there. He says, Prabhu sa prema pachitani suhai. This most beautiful regret of Rama. This regret of Rama. Harau bhagata manake kutilai. That if any bhakta, any devotee studies this, he said that will destroy many dementations of his mind. It's such a great sentiment in the heart of Rama, where a number of things is seen just off the bat, if you really study. One is, there is absolutely no thirst for power by Rama. He is getting the kingship, he is becoming, and power, name, fame, anything. So there is none of it. Because he is not thinking how I became and what happened to my brothers. Then there is this great value which everybody across the world talk about all the time, but nobody could achieve, and that is called equity, equality, and that kind of thing. You see, egalitarianism. So people only talk about it, and Rama is going to, because he can do something, he is going to change the plot. He's going to change the script somehow. He'll do so anyway. So, Tulsidaji says anybody who studies this bhava of Rama, many impurities will be wiped out from his own mind. How the Lord thinks. Te avasara aaye lakhana. Now on that occasion Lakshman reached there now. Magana prema ananda. Lakshman was drowned in Ananda. It appears as though he heard the news. Drowned in Ananda. Sanmane priya bachana kahi Raghukula ke rabachand. Bhagwan with great reverence and love and loving words, he welcomed Lakshmana, who Rama, Raghukula, Rama, Kairava, Chanda. How to put that together? Kairava is some sort of Kumuda lily. And Chanda is moon. And Raghukula. That Rama is described as Raghukula Kairava Chanda. The moon of the lotus of the Raghu dynasty, something you'll have to say, no? Tulsiraji can't finish with all of these adjectives, no? The moon of the lily of the Raghukula. I mean, the moon that makes that lily. Suppose, so many things you can read into it. So, Lakshmana now received Rama. Rama received Lakshmana like this, with great love and affection. Oh, Lakshmana. And then he's missing Bharata already. And now he's going to be crowned and Bharata is not there. Oh well. We'll see. We'll see. Tomorrow is public holiday, not Ramayana holiday. This Vedanta course doesn't have public holidays. This Vedanta course has holidays when the Acharya cannot make it. Otherwise there is no holiday. Okay.